Hello and welcome to this edition of ViewPoint. Today we brought in one of our own. Here on the couch is Bob Wood, the new Director of Communications here at the IAM. Bob, thanks so much for stopping by. You didn't have a long trip, so that was nice.
Just across the hall, but I'm glad to be here.
Bob, one of the questions we asked everyone on the ViewPoint couch is, what is your union story? How did you end up here?
Well, you know, I was born and raised in Wichita, Kansas, and I went to work at Cessna Aircraft when I was 19 years old. My dad was a union steward at Boeing, and actually my grandmother was a Rosie the Riveter during World War II, putting bombers together. So if you grow up in Wichita, it's kind of in the DNA, and the IAM is at all the aircraft plants, and you're just kind of brought up that way. And so I got lucky. I worked at Cessna, became a tool and die maker, and I did that for about 25 years. Then my life took a really big change. I had a business rep come and ask me, said, I understand you used to do a newsletter. And I said, yeah. And he says, well, we need help on our newsletter. Would you be interested? I said, sure, sounds like fun. And then the next meeting they said, we're sending you to the Whippensinger Center. Is that okay? And I said, wow, great. And I went to basic editor school here at the Whippensinger Center, and went to basic web school and started doing all kinds of things in the district, doing the newsletter, doing the web page. And when they started the Territory Communicator and Educator in 1999, General Vice President George Hooper asked me to come on. And so I started doing that. I've been doing that for about 17 years. And now I'm here.
Tell me when International President Martinez called you and started speaking with you about taking the job, what were your initial thoughts? Because that you made quite the circle in your union career, for sure.
Well, I was surprised. It's something I never thought of, but I thought it was a real challenge. And I thought I did have, after being on the ground, working negotiations and strikes as a territory rep, I thought I did have something to bring to the table. And we're very excited about it.
How will that play into your future plans? I mean, you're right, you have been on the ground level. You've walked the picket line, you've sat at the bargaining table. How is that going to change what you can do for this department and, in essence, this union?
You know, there's a lot of things that our communications department does already. I think we will work to be more effective at what we do using social media, giving our members the tools they need to make those points in the shop. You know, the unions are the only organization that works for working people. I mean, the corporations and all other kinds of special interest groups have all kinds of organizations to stand up and speak for them. Unions are the only ones that speak for the working person. And we have to help our members get involved. And so using social media, which has just exploded, and video and graphics and things to help tell our story and give our members the tools they need to tell our story too, because it's a great story. There's a million stories out there that our people do, where they work, everywhere, that nobody else tells, and that's our job.
You know, I will say I'm a little bit jealous because I know the staff that you get to work with, and your job's a bit easier maybe.
Yeah, I have a fantastic staff, and everybody's very professional. We have one of the most robust communications departments in the entire labor movement in the United States. I'm very proud of that, and we're taking it a next step further, working hard to, in the new situations that we're in the world today, and the attacks we get all over the place from corporations trying to take our benefits, our wages away. And it's great to have them.
And I have to thank you, actually, because you taking the job as Director of Communications opened up the Southern Territory job that I will be taking.
That's right, and I want to turn this viewpoint on to you. You're always the one asking the questions, and hosting it. So now you're going to be going to the territory, taking the job that I held, and General Vice President Blondin made a great choice, and he's going to be very happy. I think the entire territory is going to be happy. They're already saying they got the better end of the deal. So I think you're going to bring a lot of things to the territory, a new vibe, and I'm excited about it. You're going to be very difficult to replace here, but you'll be part of the voice of the Southern Territory, and it's a great job, and I think you'll do a great job. So congratulations, and we'll miss you.
I have to say it's always been an honor and a privilege to serve the membership here at headquarters in my current role and hopefully in my future role. So I couldn't be happier. Excellent. Thank you so much for sitting down with us. I appreciate it. That's it for what will be my last edition of ViewPoint, at least for now. It has been a pleasure to host this segment, and I thank all of you who have always tuned in and watched. The extraordinary men and women of the Machinists Union are and always will be the story. And I hope that I have made you proud and will continue to do so in my new position. I will see you next time in the Southern Territory. Thanks for watching.